Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00. So today is the 19th of January, which means today is the day that TikTok was banned in the US. Now, I'm not going to really go massively into detail about it. It's being covered pretty much across the globe at the moment, so I'll leave you to do the legwork for that. What this video is about is me honouring a promise I gave to the US-based Halo content creators who were on the TikTok platform, and my promise to effectively help them transition from one platform to another. Whether or not TikTok comes back is by the by. It might do, it might not, but in either case, I've curated a list of content creators on TikTok who have now moved over to other platforms, and I want to showcase them here for you now in the hopes that you'll go across and you'll subscribe and it'll help their audience grow again. For me, it feels like the right thing to do. I'm one of the larger Halo content creators here on YouTube, and I'm only in this position because of you lovely people. And I was helped along the way to get to this place. I mean, if it wasn't for my early collaboration with Eckhart's Ladder before 1,000 subscribers, I wouldn't have taken off as rapidly as I did. And if it wasn't for all of you guys liking, commenting, engaging with the videos and subscribing, I wouldn't be in this position. So I feel almost duty bound to help these content creators in their move to other platforms, to assist them to just be decent. It just feels like something that we inherently need as much of as possible in our community, and the community has been immensely generous to me. I'm just paying it forward. I'm honouring the promise that I made. So this is kind of a list, not an exhaustive list, there are more, but this is a kind of a starter list of content creators that were on TikTok that are now moving across to other platforms that I think you should be in the know about. So first up we have KammyShep, probably one of the larger content creators that was on TikTok. He's now moved over to YouTube, and he's really well known for, okay, if you like my content style, so like the smooth, dulcet tones, the baritone, the British accent that I give, he's effectively that but in an American accent. He's got a very smooth American accent. He does really lore heavy shorts specifically, but is starting to venture into long form content. So he's here on YouTube, and by the way, all of these content creators will be in the description down below with links to their various social media accounts, so you can follow them on multiple platforms. So KammyShep, straight up, I've done a few videos back and forth with him on TikTok before, kind of weighing in on my opinions. Fantastic content creator, strongly recommend you give him a look. Next up we got JSLund, also known as Spartan John, really good friend of mine. He's a Halo cosplayer, kind of the Spartan dad of the wider Halo community. He's a very prominent Twitch streamer. He does frequent streams showcasing different Forge maps. He's really into Husky Raid. He loves kind of the community aspect. He also showcases his cosplay builds when he's sort of working up to events. And he's also reading each of the Halo novels through as kind of an audiobook-esque style in the order in which they were released. So really great content creator, really good friend, close to my heart, really community driven, which is why there's a partnership between my Discord and his Discord, because we share very similar ethoses on the importance of the community. So again, links in the description down below. JSLund, Spartan John, give him a look as well. Next we've got PhoenixAffliction, who again made very prominent shorts over on TikTok, but has now moved over to YouTube and is making YouTube shorts here instead. They do a very unique take on Halo lore, particularly informed by the fact that they are a United States Marine Corps veteran, so they have hands-on experience in kind of military-esque roles. And I've seen a few videos which have been really quite interesting and quite enthralling, where he's actually looked at real-life innovations and technologies that the military are currently using that kind of will lead towards a lot of the big technology that we see in the UNSC, in the Halo universe. So for example, he looked at the recent innovations of the railguns that the United States Navy are doing that may eventually lead to platforms like the orbital defense platforms. So really interesting take on lore and his perspective, and I believe he's also doing a kind of an episodic audiobook style read through of his own Halo novels. So again, that's worth checking out as well. Again, links down in the description. Next we have Spartan Ofivetwo, who's a really prominent cosplayer and loves doing sort of short form skits and funny content. They're prolific for always wearing their cosplay suit, and I don't believe we've ever had an actual face reveal from Spartan Ofivetwo, so he's kind of embodying the Master Chief almost in that respect. And I recall that he recently went to the recently gone Halo Worlds event and did a lot of collaborations with a lot of the other cosplayers and content creators there as well. He's on a plethora of different platforms, but again, links in the description. He's definitely worth a check out. Next we have Halotakes. It's actually run by Kid Skull. A lot of you will be familiar with that content creator, and tends to do like Halo shorts, memes, and just general funny videos. He's here on YouTube. He's also over on Instagram as well. Again, links in the description down below. Definitely worth a check out. I mean, Kid Skull, he's my guy, so you know, keep an eye out for him. Next we have quite a unique one. This is the Halo Lounge. Now this is predominantly a Discord community, but they do have a YouTube, Threads and Facebook account, all again very community driven content creator, and they've done the occasional lore posts, but predominantly speaking they are a Discord server. So if you're already a member of my Discord, there'll be a link in the description to get over to the Halo Lounge, which is just a place for all people who love Halo to enjoy Halo themed content, discussion and community feel. Next up we have MooreShots, who's extremely prominent with like live action Halo shorts and toy figurine photography that makes it look kind of photorealistic, so to speak. It makes it actually look like a little bit like the Believe monument. It's a similar kind of feel to that from the Halo 3 advertisement campaign. He's actually the creator behind the November Black series, which is the ODST live action short film. Really high quality and high fidelity shorts, definitely worth a check out if you like Halo live action. Next up we've got Halo 34312, and over on YouTube he's 3431276. They're apparently staying on TikTok. They found a way to kind of circumnavigate the ban somehow. I'm not really going to read too much into that, but they're also here on YouTube and they're on Instagram. They do funny Halo skits, funny gameplay and kind of gameplay fails. Really great content, worth a check out. Next we've got a really interesting content creator called SheThor058, who's on YouTube and Instagram, and they make really cool Halo crons and really cool Halo shorts showcasing kind of merch, which is both like handcrafted merch but also like commercial merch as well. I mean, the Halo crons, just case in point, they're like these fantastic pre-molded kind of pyramidal or cuboid clear epoxy statues effectively with lights, and they denote specific scenes. So this is the scene between Chief and Cortana at the end of Halo 4 with lights threaded throughout it. It's just phenomenally good stuff. I'm actually considering picking up some of these for some of the Patreon perks coming up for the next merch cycle, so keep an eye out for that. So really interesting content creator, really unique kind of take on creating crafted handmade items from the Halo universe. Definitely worth a check out. Next we've got ShinRegis, predominantly here on YouTube, does Halo shorts and just ridiculous Halo memes. Like, they're prolific for using mods to make it look like Chief and the Arbiter are like riding around a wheelchair, and I think they've used AI voices on a few occasions as well to kind of mimic Chief and the Arbiter, and just some of the ones I've literally, my sides have been hurting by laughing. So again, really worth checking out if you just need a good laugh. Next we have EnEmEtyOfficial, who is a kind of competitive Halo player. Really interesting content because they're very much the kind of classic style montages and clips that everybody knows from back in the day. That kind of style has been kept alive and burning brightly by EnEmEtyOfficial. Prominent here on YouTube, but also kind of a Twitch streamer and over on Instagram as well. And then finally, for today's list at least, is the world's tallest Spartan. This is like a 6'10" cosplayer who is known for the dominating presence while wearing the armor, and posts all kinds of Halo shorts as well as kind of coverage of his attendance to different cosplay conventions, Comic-Cons and events, and is most definitely worth checking out, especially being one of probably the few people in the Halo community whom I physically look up to. So if nothing else, that's noteworthy. So that's kind of the bulk of the content creators that I've managed to cultivate the list of from TikTok in the US who are now seeking other platforms. There are more, and I will do more, and there will also be shorts showcasing each of these content creators that will be posted on my channel in the coming weeks, just to remind you or to show people who perhaps haven't seen them and just to continue to shout about these content creators who have lost the TikTok platform but have moved over to other platforms and are re-establishing themselves there. Honouring my promise as I made it. If the community is as decent as I know you to be, I encourage you to pop across to these guys, check out their content, and if you like it, drop them a follow, drop them a sub, help them out, get them growing, and make sure you tell them that 00 sent you. Thanks everyone, take it easy, and find peace in the domain. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future content, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. It really does help the channel out significantly. Feel free to pop a comment below on anything you'd like me to cover next, and before signing off I just want to give a shout to my Patreon supporters, Spartan 10148, my singular contender class ancilla, Falcon, Jordan and Poseidon, the metarchs of my facility, Sylphia, Ashley, Esoteric, Spartan 1029 and Chris Allen, my dutiful monitors, Darian, Legion, Labrat, Spartan 137, Chris, Element 0, J3, Mr. Keys, Gunslinger Cult, Evermore's Personal Devil, Scion Esports and Saber, my diligent sub-monitors, my dominating fleet of Strato Sentinels, and my loyal enforcers, and all other patrons who continue to support the channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Big props to my Tier 0 YouTube members, Spartan 137, Talia, Fenrir, Bornstella and Jimbo, and all other YouTube members keeping the installation running on that glorious vacuum energy. And if you really love what I'm doing here, consider supporting the channel via the links in the description. Much love, take it easy, and find peace in the domain.